10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Washington Commanders.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Daniels looking to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
A gain of 9.
Now Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. On first and 10, it's Robinson. Escaping a tackle at the 25. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And it's a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
Remember in preseason when we went to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. So here are the Lions now backed up for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. On fourth down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Gay knocks this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Sam Laporta with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. Off the play fake, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
28-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Good for Washington. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
A gain of 4.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
At the 42-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels.
It's over the middle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
At the 44-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Daniels.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
That's Samuel, caught left side.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
They'll look to throw again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Deebo Samuel. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Zach Ertz. That's a gain of 3. Brings up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders have retaken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
Play action. It's gone.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
on the keeper. Here's Goff. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Gibbs again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Lions.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
To try here for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. After that play, we're going to get a pause here, an injured player, and that's the tight end, Zach Ertz, in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They go play action. Daniels. Now he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DJ Reader in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Daniels. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. I call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's good. 4 on Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Daron Payne gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now gone. Now a run here Off the RPO, he'll keep it. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on third down. Goff. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense set to take over. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 73 yards. And the Commanders have yet again retaken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 17-14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out now come the Lions. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's gone. That's complete to the portal. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Goff now looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Goes to Laporta, right side. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's another Detroit Lions.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
1st down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Goff now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Goff. Touchdown! Sam Laporta with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Commanders 17.
A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Washington offense heading out. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
12 yards. And the Washington first down.
Here's Daniels. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
4 more yards. That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
2nd and 10.
To the air goes Daniels. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Daniels looking to throw. That's complete right around the 8. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Washington. Noah Brown from 3 yards out. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
Here's Goff. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Man, that is deflating going into the break. You're in a position with a chance to tie the game, but this kick is off the mark, and they're going to remain 3 points down heading into the break.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And incomplete on the deep ball. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. It's been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. So from the 37, here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
Gibbs has it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Gibbs straight ahead. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
For the Lions, first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And it's caught. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the Lions first down.
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Now for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Daniels. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to count.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and...
Now Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 19.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake, Daniels. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
That current formula is not working right now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw is gone. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 16
Catch
yards.
number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Goff now to throw.
First down.
Finds Gibbs on a check down. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's gone. That's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Eddie Goldman busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Goff now looks to throw. And he's going to go down again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
A 7-yard kick brings up second and 3 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 9 from the 44.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
To throw is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line.
And the Washington first down.
He's going to take off with it. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he is into the end zone for a Commanders touchdown. Noah Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score.
That time a 6-play drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Goff. St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
2nd and 5.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
Montgomery.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Once more Montgomery. And this time he'll score. Touchdown Lions.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
The extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. That's out wide here for Robinson.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air goes Daniels.
Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
46-yard line.
Give to Robinson.
He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Daniels.
And this one is incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Give to Robinson on the option. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. That's Samuel, caught left side. Here we go. This is 4th down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Daniels looking to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Back to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. from 6 yards away. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by a field goal. 1:12 to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. Goff now to throw. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. And that's caught by Williams. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
1. Gibbs will try and pick it up. Here it is. 4th and inches.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for the Commanders, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.